What up, it's your girl Yolanda the Great with The Great Spills the Tea. Diamond Gang. Bill Gates just sat down with 9 News Australia and he finally addressed the new Epstein files directly. This interview is already blowing up because Gates is pushing back hard on the claims tied to his name. In this new interview, Gates talks about 2 things: his regret for ever meeting Jeffrey Epstein and a controversial email that's been circulating online. Now, here's the part everyone is talking about. Gates says the email wasn't from him at all. He claims Epstein wrote that email to himself. According to Gates, the email was never sent and the allegations inside it are completely false. He says he never went to Epstein Island, never met any women, and that Epstein fabricated the claims.
Every minute I spent with him, I regret and I apologize that I did that.
Part of that issue of trust brings me to Jeffrey Epstein. I want to know what your relationship with him was.
Yeah, I met Jeffrey in 2011. So over a period of 3 years, I had a number of dinners with him. The focus was always, he knew a lot of very rich people, and he was saying he could get them to give money to global health. In retrospect, that was a dead end, and I've said many times, but I'll say again, I was foolish to spend time with him. I was one of many people who regret ever knowing him.
You've no doubt seen the allegations, including some of them from the last 24 to 48 hours. Are they true?
No, apparently Jeffrey wrote an email to himself. That email was never sent. The email is, false. So I don't know what his thinking was there. Was he trying to attack me in some way? But, it just reminds me, every minute I spent with him, I regret and I, apologize that I did that.
The problem is some of the things that he has sent and some of the information about other people that has come up in those files has been true. Why would he do this and say this about you, do you think?
It's factually true that I was only at dinners. I never went to the island. I never met any women. And so, the more that comes out, the more clear it'll be that although the time was a mistake, it had nothing to do with that kind of behavior.
Is it frustrating to you, given what you've said, that this is now happening?
Not really. I mean, people should, hold people who are successful to a very high bar. And so, as these documents come out, they're going to be closely scrutinized.
Diamond Gang. Gates is basically saying Epstein tried to drag his name into something for reasons we may never know. And he repeats again that he regrets every minute he ever spent with Epstein. Diamond Gang, what do you think? Is Gates clearing the air, or is this interview raising even more questions? Let me know. Please drop a comment below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys on my next video.